Hey guys, what's up? It's Rachel back with another video, and in today's video I kind of wanted to talk about dupes. I am somebody that, even though I love my really expensive makeup, I also love my drugstore price or just lower price makeup. I love all makeup. I'm someone that I want to try everything. I love to test out formulas, all different prices, everything like that. So that is exactly what I'm going to be talking about today. I don't think I have any updates for this video, so we're just going to go ahead and get right into it. The first thing I want to talk about is actually an eyeshadow palette, and it's a palette that a lot of people went really crazy over. I know when I first seen it launched that I was like, I want this palette. I really want this palette, and I ordered it, and I played with it a few times, and honestly, I just can't really get into it. And that is the Urban Decay Born to Run palette, and it looks like this. The packaging is absolutely gorgeous on this. It's like from places all over the world. I know that this may come as a shock to a lot of people because every time I hear someone talk about this palette, it's always positive. Like, they always say that the shadows blend so well and the colors are very pigmented, the formula's great. It's just a palette that it's like a lot of people's go-to palette. But for me, the formula just isn't there, and I don't know, I've played with it. It's something about it I just don't like. I just don't care for it. Like I said, I know that may come as a shock, but it's just not a palette that I'm crazy over. I feel like what drew me to this palette was the beautiful packaging. It just has like places all over the world. It's very heavy. It feels like very luxe. It looks luxe. As for the quality, it's just not there for me. But this is a very popular palette, and I know that a lot of people want their hands on it, but maybe they don't want to spend the money on that. But first of all, this is what the palette looks like on the outside, and then when you open it up, you have a mixture of shimmers and mattes. You have a huge mirror. The mirror's very nice, and here's what the shades look like. I don't know if you can see or not, but that's what they look like. So, like I said, so many people really like this palette, and because it is so popular and a lot of people really love it, I'm sure there's a lot of people that really want it, but maybe, like I said, maybe they don't want to spend that much money on it. So the dupe that I have for this is actually, I had mentioned it in another video, but the dupe for this palette is the Perception palette from ColourPop, and it looks like this. This palette is absolutely gorgeous. This is a collab with Makeup by Shayla. I think that's who she is. And then when you open it up, this is what the palette looks like. Very, very similar to the Urban Decay Born to Run. Again, you have a mixture of shimmers and mattes, and the colors they are absolutely gorgeous. And personally for me, like I said before, I prefer the ColourPop palette to the Urban Decay palette. And when you compare them and you just look at them, they're so similar color-wise. I'll try to show you. This is the ColourPop one, even though my camera sucks. I say that all the time. And then this is the Urban Decay one. So similar. They're so similar. And the formula to me on the ColourPop one is so much better than the Urban Decay. That's probably a very unpopular opinion, but that is the first dupe. And this is like $18 to $20 some. And then this one's like, I'm pretty sure it's like $50. So I highly recommend this one. If you're someone that you were really interested in getting the Urban Decay one, I'd pass over it. I would get this one. I highly recommend this palette. The next dupe that I'm actually going to talk about is another palette, and this is the Natasha Denona Sunset palette. It looks like this. If you know anything about Natasha Denona, then you know it's a very expensive brand. Her eyeshadow palettes retail from $129 all the way to like $250, just according to what palette you get. This is a very popular palette from Natasha Denona because it's the warm palette. Everybody loves those warm tones. So when you look at it, it looks like this. Her packaging is very luxe. It's very pretty. It's very different. Then when you look at it on the inside, you have a full mixture of shimmers and mattes, and these are all warm tones. Absolutely gorgeous. I love this palette. And this is what it looks like on the inside. My camera sucks. Sorry guys, but if you are someone that you are wanting to try a bigger size of the Natasha Denona palettes, I would personally go with this one just because of the colors and the texture. The formula is great. But of course, that's always up to you. What colors are you going to grab for the most? What colors do you wear? Maybe you don't wear a lot of warm tones. Maybe you're like into cool shadows. It's all according to what you like color-wise, because her formula is absolutely amazing. You can't go wrong with a larger size of the Natasha Denona. Now the minis, those are hit and miss, but the larger size, the big ones that are so expensive, you cannot go wrong in my opinion. It's just what colors are you going to wear the most, because obviously if you're going to pay that much for an eyeshadow palette, you're going to want to be able to use it a lot because you paid so much money for it. So that's my take on that. But if you don't want to pay so much money for an eyeshadow palette, I totally understand. And there is a dupe for this. This is the Yes Please, I think it's called Totally Cute or something palette from ColourPop, and this is what it looks like. Again, this is so similar to the Natasha Denona palette. It is crazy. This is what it looks like. I know you probably can't tell. That's my dog downstairs if you can hear that. I know you're probably not going to be able to tell because my camera quality isn't great, but this is what it looks like. And then this is the Natasha Denona one. And like I said, I highly recommend this palette from Natasha Denona. I've always said that I'm a big believer in her formula. I think that when it comes to makeup, you really get what you pay for. But like I said, if you're someone that you don't want to pay the money for this, then this is a great option, and the quality, like I said before, on ColourPop palettes is absolutely amazing. You cannot go wrong. The next dupe that I have is a highlighter, and if you know me and you've been here a while on my channel, then you know that my favorite highlighter ever is from Fenty Beauty, and this is the Diamond Bomb and How Many Carats. I have a backup of this because I use it so much. This is what it looks like. Very pretty. When you open it up, this is my first one, the one that's all smushed because I've used it so much. This is absolutely gorgeous. I talked about this highlighter so many times on my channel, so if you've been here, then you're probably really tired of hearing about it, but this is a cream to powder formula, and it just looks so elegant on the skin. You do have like sparkles everywhere, but it's very elegant. It's not like it's dramatic, but it's not like too much. It makes the skin just look really youthful looking, and I highly recommend this. I recommend this to everybody, and every time I wear this, someone asks me, like, what are you wearing? And I always tell them it's Fenty. I tell everybody that they need this highlighter, even if they're not a makeup lover. I'm like, you need this highlighter. But like I said, it's a cream to powder formula. It glides on. It looks just wet on the skin, and it just looks sleek looking. So, like I said before, if you haven't tried this, go at least swatch it. But I'm telling you, you will absolutely love this. Now, this highlighter is like $40. So I understand completely if you do not want to pay $40 for a highlighter. I understand it. I do. So if you watched my video, I was talking about these Maybelline Master Holographic Highlighters. And you can get these from Walmart, Rite Aid, your Walgreens. This is a drugstore highlighter. Obviously, it's Maybelline. But this is what it looks like. You're not going to be able to tell on camera, but when you swatch it, it has little pink and green. This was Maybelline's version of like a rainbow highlighter, but it's not intimidating. Like the Fenty Beauty highlighter, it gives the same type of effect. It's very wet, it's very sleek looking on the skin, but it has the little pink and green sparkles in it. And the Fenty Beauty one has sparkles on it as well, but it's just like, they just look wet, like they're not colorful. This gives you a little color, like a little pink and a little green, but it's very pretty. It's not like crazy looking though, the color's not. It just looks very pretty. It looks very elegant, it looks very youthful. So I highly recommend this. Like I said, even if you have the Fenty Beauty highlighter, I would just try this because it's absolutely gorgeous. But like I said, it does give the same effect as the Fenty Beauty highlighter. And if you are someone that you don't want to pay the money for the Fenty Beauty one, I would definitely try this because like I said, the formula is amazing. So again, this is the Maybelline Master Holographic Highlighter. The last dupe that I have for you guys is actually a lipstick. Around the holidays of one year, it's been like a couple years I guess, Marc Jacobs came out with a lipstick in this packaging. Now, I'm not sure if this is a limited edition shade or if it's just a shade in the regular line and they just put like fancy packaging on it for the holidays. This is a full-size lipstick in the shade Perfect. That's how it's put, P-U-R-R, and then it's got a line and it says Fect. And the number on it is 270. This is a gorgeous nude. I don't know if you're going to be able to tell. This is a gorgeous nude. It's absolutely gorgeous. Like I said, I don't know if it's in their permanent range or not, or if it's just like one of their it's in their regular line and they just put fancy packaging on it for the holidays. But I wanted to give you guys a dupe in case you were someone that you wanted this. Marc Jacobs lipsticks are absolutely gorgeous. Their formula is amazing and I highly recommend them. I know that they are pricey. It's like $30 for a lipstick, but I love them. I've noticed with all these dupes, like the dupe that I have for the actual high-end product, it's like drugstore or more affordable. But in this case, I feel like it's more affordable, but it's still high-end. This is from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and this is a matte lipstick in Kiss. Now, the difference between the Marc Jacobs lipstick and this lipstick, The Marc Jacobs has like a shiny finish to it. It almost looks like glossy. While the Anastasia one is matte. But the color wise, they are absolutely the same. And to fix that, you could just add a little gloss over the Anastasia one. So this is the color, if I haven't said it before, I did. This is in the color Kiss. It's the exact same. I'm not kidding you guys. I was swatching this on my hand last night and I was like asking my husband, I was like, look at this. This is the same. He's like, no, it's not. It's completely different. But it's the same. Believe me, it's the same. So again, if you were someone that you wanted this lipstick or you want the shade of this lipstick and you can't never find it, this Anastasia lipstick is the exact same. Like I said, this one's just matte and this one's got like a sheen to it, but you can fix that with a little gloss. I've been wearing these Christmas shirts. I think I've wore this before in a video, but I absolutely live in these. I love these. These are just so soft and comfortable. But I think that's it for the dupes. I know this wasn't like a crazy amount, but I didn't want to do like so many in one video. I kind of want to split it up in different videos. Sorry that you can hear my dog barking down there. I know you can hear it. I really loved filming this video, and I feel like I want to do a lot more of these. These are just really fun. But other than that, I think that's all I want to talk about. I don't really have any updates. Thank you guys so much for watching. Before you leave, please don't forget to subscribe. It means the absolute world to me. And hit that bell so you are notified every time I upload a video. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.